LZ1KRN, NA1SS, LZ1KRN, NA1SS. LZ1KRN, LZ1KRN, NA1SS. LZ1KRN, LZ1KRN, NA1SS. I hear you loud and clear, NA1SS. I am ready for the questions. I am ready for the questions. Over. I have heard about experiments with fish. I have never seen one myself, so I do not know what happens to the fish in the absence of gravity. Over. We do not have any ice cream. I wish I did. We do have research freezers that are minus 100 degrees centigrade. So if we did have ice cream, it would be very, very hard and frozen. Over. In my off-duty time, which is a little different than free time, but off-duty time, I take photographs of Earth. Over. All the cool subjects to do: math, science, and engineering. Those are the subjects you need if you want to be an astronaut. Over. The most interesting experiment that I have conducted are experiments that we do to ourselves in terms of diet and physical fitness. Over. I do not know if I've ever seen anything that nobody else has seen, but I've certainly observed things that are not known extensively in the literature, and then I can take my observations and help expand the knowledge of that. Over. We sleep in space just like you do on Earth. We have sleeping bags. Instead of crawling into your sleeping bag, you float into your sleeping bag, and then you go to sleep. Over. We train about 2 years to go to the ISS, and that's full-time. So each mission to ISS is about like a university degree. Over. For space station, the rocket engines do not need to be very strong, and they only put out a few of thrust, but that is all that is necessary for space station. Over. voice sounds the same because the atmospheric composition and pressure on space station is the same as on Earth. When we do a spacewalk, we have 100% oxygen at about 200 millimeters of mercury pressure, and then your voice sounds different. Over. Yes, I was fascinated with space as a child, and I watched the early astronauts fly into space and go to the moon, and that made me interested. For initial training, that was 2 years to become basic astronaut, and then for each mission you train another 2 years. And one of the most interesting things I learned in training was how to operate our urine processor so that we can take urine, extract the water, and use it in our galley for preparing food. Over. For physical challenges in microgravity, we do a lot of training on the ground in our gymnasium. Every day. Over. We get our electricity from solar panels, so it all comes from the sun. And Wi-Fi is part of the electronic system that we have on station. Over. The strangest thing that I've seen recently are the Starlink satellites that are in orbit around Earth. Over. Smells like a machine. It smells like a machine shop. It smells like an engine room on a ship. Over. No, we have commercial spacecraft now. SpaceX launches spacecraft. Blue Origin launches spacecraft. So there are multiple entities launching spacecraft now. Over. On space station, we have garbage cans and garbage bags, and we pack them in our used cargo vehicles, and they burn up in the atmosphere going back to Earth. Over.